Hey guys, it's Goggling Freak here. Gonna continue to read Rike and Renamon Determination by Gabriel San. Where we last left off, Anxmon gave Renamon an offer because Renamon was being tested, and because of the tests, it was giving Renamon. Renamon couldn't move because of her muscles being so sore. And in a moment of desperation, Renamon took the offer, made Anxmon take over her body to get out of the tube that they were in. Anxmon digivolved into Gothicmon, made Yamaki a paraplegic. Well, not really a paraplegic, but made his muscles go into atrophy, and was able to escape. Rika's still in the institution, and they're trying to brainwash her, and it's not working. Rika still loves Renamon, and we're gonna see how this goes. So yeah, here we go. Oh. Pay attention, everyone! In this exercise, you will learn to accept the attentions of the opposite sex. Just relax and everything will be fine. Oh, that's a guy. Sorry. Whatever. Anyway, the guy at the head of this class looked more normal than anyone else. Yeah, normal. As a very fatherly figure with expressive eyes and a ready smile. A viper just waiting to strike. Yeah, that's true. No, wait. I was thinking of something else. Jeez. Rika thought he belonged in front of an apartment building with a heavy coat, waiting to flash unexpected. What the fuck? Flash unexpecting strangers. I've never had that happen. Thank God. The group of the patients in the room consisted of only females, mostly looking scared or angry. Makes sense. Rika had her arms crossed over her chest and was glaring at the males in the room. Let's continue before I make an assumption. Rika had her arms crossed over her chest and was glaring at the males in the room. People who worked for the facility. Now, all of you just stand normally and wait for someone to come up to you. Like hell screw that, that's not gonna happen. Pervert. He must be loving this, Rika thought as an older boy walked confidently over to her. Oh, I gotta think of a voice. Okay, I have enough time. Don't worry about it. I'll teach you to love this. I'm sorry, but it's kind of giving me annoying memories of getting... Never mind, let's continue. Don't worry about it. I'll teach you to love this. Gag with a spoon. You just haven't been touched by a real man. Let's continue. I'm gonna leave my comments to myself. The boy moved around behind her. So Why am I thinking aggravated? Watching too much of the news. So aggravatingly smug. I just want to smack him in the face. And I know Rika might smack him in the face that or hit him. His hand slowly came up around her body, lightly placing themselves on... Okay, that's it. Okay, slowly placing themselves on her chest. Yep, when that happens, all bets are off. Rika learned a few things from Renamon beyond how to love. Hands off, loser boy! Rika dropped to a squat and kicked out at the boy's knees, hopping back to her feet so that she could leap up and land an elbow smash on the boy's chest. Oh, poor guy. And yeah, getting elbowed in the chest, not really fun. Oh. Then she started to pummel his face with sharp blows. Her face was a mask of pure hate. Exactly. Yeah, Rika, punch him, hit him in the face. Never touch me. Oh, touch me like that, you stupid boy. She pounded away at the boy, fists striking every part of his face and head before security finally took her away. Oh man. Even after she was pulled off, she continued to rage. Let me go! Oh, let me go! I'll teach him a lesson he'll never forget. The boy was emotionless and bloody, most likely with a concussion and a broken nose, and probably busted up teeth. But yeah, I mean, in that situation, who wouldn't go stir crazy? Or upset? I've been in that situation before, but I didn't punch them because the people around me were idiots. And they wouldn't listen. Anyway, let's continue. She was dragged before the facility director, her anger still hot within her. So you decided to get an attitude, Haven't you learned your lesson yet? She was a bit appropriately touched, you jackass. What do you expect? I'm not here to learn anything. I'm only here because my mother is a hateful person. Yeah, in a way, yeah, she is. We shall see what you learn and do not learn. Take her to solitary. Oh God, solitary confinement. Mikono, how could you... Oh, this is back to the house. Speaking of the mother, Mikono, how could you be so calm about what you've done? Grandma hounded her daughter, never letting up. She couldn't. She just might get lucky and change Mikono's mind. Hoping, but probably that won't happen. I keep telling you, I did it for Rika's own good. Just wait until she comes back. She'll be a normal girl. No more Digimon, no more jeans. She'll wear dresses and have long hair. Her hair's already long. She hates dresses. Dresses are annoying, especially in the summertime. Sorry, I'm scratching my back. She'll become a model, just like me. No! She's not like you. She's your daughter. You're treating her like a toy. And Renamon, the best thing that ever happened to her, you sent her away to some sadistic lab. Sadistic lab where she'll be killed. Not quite killed, but close. She'll be deleted. It's the same thing as being killed, you asswipe. Renamon Oh, wait, that's Renamon. Okay. Not quite killed, but close. Renamon phased herself into the room, causing Grandma to smile and Mikono to look sick. Renamon, you escaped! Wonderful! It's been so long! I thought Yamaki was torturing me and running tests over and over again, causing me pain simply because of my involvement with Rika. Grandma glared at Mikono. This is all you're doing! Please, you must tell me where Rika is. I have to get her before she has changed too much. She's not really changing, but at the same time, if you're left at that... But because of Rika's age, anything could happen between then and now, so Yeah, she has to hurry before things do change and the ship is gone forever. Makoto, this has gone far enough. Tell Renamon where to find Rika this minute. Renamon, keep thinking, Renamon. Dang. Makoto slumped over into a chair, looking deflated and defeated. I just wanted. It's always about you. You're so egotistical. It's hard to believe you're my daughter. Oh shit! Dang. Well, makes sense. She is kind of egotistical. Well, I don't know. In this fanfic, she is. Now tell her. Okay, I'll tell you. That was easy. Jeez. So what? Renamon is gonna. I was expecting Rika's mom to be apprehensive and Renamon probably threatening her, but I'm guessing that's not in Renamon's nature. Rika was taken to a building behind all the others. She was led down a single corridor within, past identical doors to the final doors. One guard unlocked the one on the right, and the other shoved Rika inside after it was open. This is reminding me of when Naruto was in solitary, but it's probably a whole different thing. The door slammed shut with a loud bang, leaving Rika in darkness, except for a tiny shaft of light from a high small window. It was barely enough to see her hands by. Rika slumped down against the wall of the room. She'd been condemned to a week in solitaire on half rations of food. Oh, come on. Soul Chain! A commission... sorry. Gotta figure out. Okay. A commotion from outside brought Rika's attention to full alert. Screams and crashes told her something was going on outside, and it was big. Soul Chain! Oh, Soul Chain! A pair of chains crashed through the wall, wrapping with leather stripes. The wall fell apart, revealing Gothicmon to her. Of course, not knowing what she was, Rika could only scream. Oh. Gothicmon reverted to Angstmon and then quickly back to Renamon. Heartbreaker, it's me! Renamon? The one and only. Renamon ran forward to embrace Rika ran forward to embrace Renamon, squeezing the fox Digimon tight. I never thought I'd see you again. And I never thought I'd see you again. While I was at Hypnos, the only thing I could think of was you. But what was that thing crashing around? While I was held captive, Angstmon resurfaced. Who the fuck is Angstmon? Her data had been in me the entire time, disorganized and weak. But as I waned, she grew strong. Without a body, though, she was nothing. We ended up making a deal. Okay, so I was right about that. She would become a part of me again, but I would be in control. With her strength, we escaped. We escaped Hypnos, and then I asked your mom where you were. Okay, so it's kind of like what happened with Naruto, in a way. It's like they're still a part of each other, but one person is in control. Or in this case, Angstmon is not in control, but Renamon is in control of the powers. Makes sense. That form that you saw me in was Gothicmon. Scary, but powerful. Amazing. And you're totally in control? Completely and utter in... Ah! Renamon doubled over, grabbing at her belly and trembling. Oh. Oh no! Her face came up again, but it wasn't Renamon. It was a straining Angstmon. Oh man! So far that is, but soon you won't be. Angstmon remained for a moment before fading into Renamon. It was a deal with the devil, Renamon whispered, and I should have remembered that the devil always wins. Says you! Well, if you're not strong enough, then yes. But I keep thinking of Ghost Rider when that says that. And that was the whole story. Later on that day... Oh, wait, what? Wait, you mean to tell me that's a whole story? What? And that's the whole story. Later on that same day, Rika was back at her house, watching over Renamon as she rested and fought the demonic grasp of Angstmon. She knew that she'd need a lot of help, and even though I'm still kind of confused, to be honest. I mean, can't she not break the deal or something? Anyway, she knew that she'd need a lot of help, and even though it galled her more than anything else to ask for someone's help, she couldn't let Renamon go out without a fight. So she called over the other 3 tamers, Takato, Henry, and Jerry. What about Kazu and Kento? They're tamers. Or, I'm guessing they're not officially tamers, or they're just downright annoying. They came over and brought their Digimon with them. So you're saying... Damn it. So what you're saying is that the viral infection not only remained, but also is making a takeover bid again? Henry caught on to things very quickly. That's right. This time Renamon is in charge, but Angstmon isn't contained. She's just infecting every part of her that she can. Oh man. If that's the case, then it seems... If that's the case, then it seems there is no solution. Reanmon wasn't big on ideas, clearly. Though, in this instance, his words rang sadly true. You don't know that! Something could happen. There must be a solution. I know if Guillemon were in the same situation, I'd do something for him. It seems hopeless. Every minute that goes by makes Angstmon a little stronger. Well, there's got to be something. Renamon wouldn't just curl up. Oh. Well, there's got to be something. Renamon wouldn't just curl up and die. Termiation, though lacking intact, did know what he was talking about. Maybe you could... I'm not even... Okay. He does make a point, though. I mean, there has to be something. There's always a solution to everything. Maybe you could just pull them both apart. I mean, Renamon is one Digimon and Angstmon is another, right? She does make a valid point. Jerry hugged herself against Leomon's arm for comfort and other things? What? I'm not even going to go there. That might have worked before, maybe. Angstmon was just a virus, and with a form based on what she infected, the only reason she looks like Renamon is that that's who she infected. Right now, she's a symbolic virus. Symbolic virus? What? Oh, I said it wrong. Symbiotic virus. Right now, she's a symbiotic virus, providing Renamon with strength and recovering ability, while Renamon gives her vitality and mobility. Okay. I'd be a little more than hard to break the two apart now. You'll have to filter Angstmon's data out of Renamon. Okay, that seems easy, but I have a feeling it's going to be hard, and I think it's going to be painful. But let's keep reading. Great. Now let's go down to the store and buy a couple dozen coffee filters. No, Takano suggested, hopping to his feet. Not that kind of filter, man. They're talking about digital filtering. He didn't mean like that, gogglehead. We need a computer program that could do it for us. I think there is one, I just don't know what they mean. But what has that kind of ability? A firewall. Oh yeah. That's true, because with firewalls they can stop viruses from entering. Or how I see it is like if one person goes through if Renamon goes through the firewall with Angstmon still inside of her, Renamon will be able to go through, Angstmon won't be able to. Although the separation is going to be very painful for Renamon because it's being torn out of her very being, but let's see. A firewall, Henry whispered, looking off into the distance. Everyone looked at him strangely. A what? It's a firewall. Have you guys not heard of it? A firewall, a computer program that stops unwanted entry into your system by blocking out signals. Signals you haven't authorized. Since Renamon's data is probably very different from Angstmon's data, then running through a firewall set to only allow her data through might be able to purge Renamon of Angstmon and leave Angstmon as a useless lump of lifeless ones and zeros, or binary codes. But yeah, that's just crazy enough to work! Although it's going to be very painful, but let's see. One problem. How do we find a place that has the ability to bring up a firewall like that? And how will we program it with Renamon's data? Takano asked, catching on rather swiftly this time. Oh, I think I know one place. Man, they're gonna have to go back to that place. I can solve one problem. Renamon gave me a look. Wait, what? I'm confused. I can solve one problem. Renamon gave me a lock of her tail fur. Okay. When we first started getting serious. Okay, I'm not. Why? It's like giving someone a lock of their hair. It's weird. Just like that one guy from, I believe, somewhere in India or somewhere, who wanted to get like locks of women's hair, and he has it all over this one cave. It's creepy. Plus, you don't know what they're gonna do with it. Anyway. But I'm guessing in this situation, it's for a reason. Renan gave me a lock of her tail fur when we first started getting serious. Way before Angstmon came into the picture. That could be scanned and used to provide Renamon's data. That could work. But there's still the matter of constructing and executing the firewall. Hang on, I gotta get some water in me real quick. Thirsty. Okay, let me read this again. But there's still the matter of constructing and executing the firewall. To say nothing of digitizing Renamon, and then bringing her back once the process is done. Oh, it's like purging, and yeah, that's right. I have the answer to that. Renamon slowly slid open the door from Rika's room and fell out, cringing and shivering as she fought to keep Angstmon down. Renamon, you should stay in bed and damn it. Renamon, you should stay in bed. You need to rest and keep Angstmon at bay. I can't do that while you're out here trying to save me. I know a place you could all do that. Hypnos. Damn it. Hypnos? You mean the place where you were taken to? Rika held Renamon tightly and wondered just what she was planning. Yes, I saw a lot while I was escaping. They have massive computer systems and lots of equipment for analyzing Digimon. I'm certain that could help. Either that or something else might happen, but I'm going to go optimistic and say, that's just crazy enough to work. That place is like a fortress. Just getting inside would be like an invasion. Yeah, that's true. I suppose. And then setting it all up, it seems very risky. Reanmon added, holding Jerry just a little bit tighter. I really don't think we have any choice. It's that or... Henry trailed off, watching Renamon writhe while Rika held her softly. What choice do we have? Basically. It's kind of like what other choice do we have? That in desperate times call for desperate measures. What's the big deal? Anyway? So Angstmon's depressing. That's not so bad. I mean, it's not like she's gruesome or anything. Dude, she is. She paralyzed Yamaki. Made him an atrophy. Staccato got a stone... Wait. Hang on. Staccato got a stone lopped just past his head, forcing him to take cover being Guilmon. Angstmon is worse than gruesome. Her depression is total and pervasive. She has no happy thoughts and only takes joy in spreading her darkness. The happier someone is, the harder she tries to destroy that. If she can break a heart or darken a day, she is satisfied. She wants to blanket the world with depression. That's not good. Rika stood, huffing and determined, glaring at the others with a hard, cold gaze. Exactly. I mean, that was, yeah. Basically, Staccato, shut up. Please, we must hurry. She's... Ah! Renamon tensed up and curled up on the ground, shivering as though being blown upon by an icy wind. Her face rapidly shifting from her own frightening visions. From her own frightening visions to a maniacal grin of Angstmon, then back again several times. Oh, I'm coming to get you, Rika. You're all I need to destroy in order to get this body back. Angstmon spoke the last time. Wait. Angstmon spoke the last time her face appeared, bearing every glittering tooth in her mouth. We have no time to lose. We have to go into Hypnos. We'll think of something from there. Yes, improvisate. Yes. Yeah, yeah, let's do it. Leomon, pick her up and carry her. She doesn't look able to move. Of course she is. She's in freaking pain. Jerry, and damn it. Come on, Rain. Jerry disentangled herself from Leomon's arm and settled for snuggling up to him once. What is with the snuggling? And once he had slung Renamon over his shoulder. A bit much, but okay. Alright, guys, Takao said with a flourish while flipping down his goggles. Let's go do this! Beast Sword? Oh. Beast Sword! Pyrosphere! Tornado! With the four... Oh, they're already there. When the four tamers arrived at Hypnos, they did not receive a warm welcome. Yamaki was still recovering from Gothicmon's blast of atrophy, but he had managed to put the entire place on high alert. When the guards saw the four approaching, they opened fire with rubber bullets, of course. Rubber bullets is it's not really gonna work on these guys. No need for murder. No need for a murder rap. Unfortunately, Leomon... keep getting this wrong. Renamon... Damn it! Leomon plowed right through and busted through the doors, all while carrying Renamon. Impressive. The others ran through in his wake and found themselves surrounded by automatic security that led to a wholesale destruction, leaving the four tamers in the center holding on to Renamon. Where to go now? Oh, where to now? Takao looked around fearfully as more security robots rolled into the lobby. We have to go into that elevator. From there, Renamon said we could reach the labs on the 37th floor. Rika pointed at the elevator slightly to the right where they were. I don't feel like screaming. Leomon, clear us a path to that elevator. Jerry waved to get Leomon's attention and then pointed out exactly where she wanted him to clear a space. This might help a little. Takao swiped the card through his device. Digimodify. Power activate. Pyrosphere! Giamon blew an extra large blast at some arriving security bots, blasting them into the ones behind them. Leomon took care of the ones in the way, while the tamers carried Renamon into the elevator. The other three Digimon fell back into the elevator, while Rika hit the button for the 37th floor. Okay, now the entire building knows we're here. What now? Oh, okay, now the entire building knows we're here. What now? Termiation looked down from atop Henry's head, holding on tight with his ears. We can barricade ourselves in a lab. Renamon told... Oh, you can barricade yourselves in a lab. Renamon told me all the labs can be sealed in case something goes wrong inside, or the entire place is put on lockdown. Yuragi has a nasty habit of spilling information when he gloats. Sounds like a plan to me. Takato stood by the door watching the numbers move in case someone stopped the elevator. Leomon, you'll help keep the door shut, won't you? Jerry didn't use a command for her partner. Rather, she looked at... Oh, I just knew that was going to happen. Rather, she looked at him cutely and smiled while holding on to one of his large hands. Ugh, what are they, a couple? Leomon blushed horribly over most of his face. Of course I will, Jerry. You can always count on me. Isn't it cute when couples flirt? Heartbreaker. Oh man, Renamon was smiling through the look was strained. Though the look was strained, it reminds me of when we were still hiding our feelings. Don't talk. Don't try to talk. Just relax. We'll be there soon. Leomon, for his part, just blushed deeper and tried to look as though it wasn't true. Jerry, on the other hand, just smiled brighter and held on tighter. Finally, the elevator stopped at floor 37 and opened its doors. The Tamers expected a huge welcome, but found the entire place seemed empty. Either that's really good or really bad. They must have sent all security down to deal with us, and all the scientists to a safe location. That'll make the job easier. Let's see. Henry said while making a break for the nearest lab. Wait! Wait! We need to make sure whatever we choose has the right equipment, or we'll never help Renamon. Right. This one looks about right. It looks like a lot of scanning platforms and some huge consoles. If this isn't it, I don't know what else we can do. Everyone ran inside. Leomon pressed the button to bring down the doors. Then he started sealing them with every piece of furniture he could find. Okay. I don't know why I thought I could do this. This is a little bit more complex than a home computer, you know. Henry was quickly eyeing all the buttons and wires and whatnot in the room, trying to use logic to figure out what did what. Okay, I think Renamon should be in that tube. Looks like everything is centered around it. From there, well, you'll just have to give me a bit on that. Makes sense since those things are like crazy. Oh man, tension's running high. Renamon. Rika helped Renamon onto the base of the contained unit and remained close to her when Henry lowered the glass, making Renamon remember the confinement of not so long ago. Okay, now I think that it's this button. Henry pressed a large blue button. Renamon started to scream in agony and pound on the glass. Renamon... Damn it. Nice work, Henry. Henry pressed the button again and looked horribly embarrassed. Oh my, that was the wrong one. You think? Probably. You can't save her, you bumbling, inept little Anxmon surfaced from Damn it, I'm not doing so good. Anxmon surfaced amid Renamon's suffering, was quickly zapped by Henry. She went back within and left Renamon on the surface. Rika, come here and press the button if... Oh. I don't know who's doing that. Rika, come over here and press this button if Anxmon tries to surface again. I gotta look at the rest of these buttons. Rika went over, a critical eye resting on Renamon, while Henry mused and made noises of thought over consoles. It looks like an all-purpose machine that can do anything from sending Digimon back to the digital world, from torturing them. And thankfully for us, it's labeled over here. Probably for some new technicians. Henry messed around with the controls until he managed to get an image on the screen. I think I can do this all from here. Let's see. Run firewall security program. Okay, the baseline firewall has been executed. Rika, give me that fur Renamon gave you. It looks like there's a small data analyzer over here. How convenient. Rika handed Henry the fur that Rika handed Henry the fur and then went back to the button she had been placed at. Not usually so obedient. Special circumstances call for special actions. That's true, especially since it's Renamon. Henry laid the fur on the small glass eye set into the console and started typing things rapidly and watching the screen. Collaborating firewall, confirming firewall collab. Is that the collaborate? Okay, damn it, calibrating. Damn it, calibrating firewall, confirming firewall calibrating. Done. Henry started searching around for the button to activate the large data transference. I'm getting tired. Transference machine, eyes glossing over rows and rows of buttons. Renamon, be careful in there. In the purity of the data stream, Anxmon will probably go stronger than ever. Henry tapped a few buttons and was rewarded with a positive beep. The machine began to power itself up, and Renamon's for becoming hazier and more indistinct. Rika ran over to her and placed a hand against the glass. Renamon placed her hand against the inside of the glass and smiled at Rika before she faded away entirely. Oh man. Sir! Oh. Is that right? Okay. Sir, I've got a very strange reading here. It looks like someone inside the facility has just sent something into the data stream. The transmission appears to have come from Lab C on floor 37. I'm also reading a special my throat. I'm also reading a specially calibrated firewall near where the thing was transmitted. Yamaki stood up off the... Wait, I thought it was immobile. Yamaki stood up to the side, supported by two subordinates. And... What? A Ford bottle dripped slowly into a tube feeding into his arm. Oh, that. Send out the U-Goth. U-Goth? What? It's time those children learned what we are ultimately in control. Oh wait, it's time those children learn that we are ultimately in control. As much as I would love to continue, I really have to stop. And it's getting a little bit late, and I have to make sure that this one person doesn't bug me. And yeah, it's been 45 minutes now. So yeah, I'm going to finish the remaining. I'm just gonna finish this when I have some time. Hopefully next week or the following week. I'm not really sure because of family things, but I will finish this when I have time. Hopefully soon. But anyway, I had some input, but now I forgot. But yeah, that's basically the chapter. Well, not all of it, but that's kind of the other bit. And I'm going to finish the rest of it when I have time, like I said. And I am just really hyper, and at the same time, I'm really hungry. So anyway, thank you guys for listening to this story, and thank you guys for just being here in general. I don't know what I'm going to do for afterwards, but such is life. And I'll see you guys.